Nobody's opinion about you should have any power over how you see yourself. Be exactly who you are. People will either vibe with that or they won't, and if they don't, that does not change your worth. Caring too much about whether they accept you only weakens your stance. It takes real strength to move to the rhythm of your own truth, to stand firm in your own skin while the world tries to pull you off course. You've got to rewire your mind if you want real confidence. You can't think like a version of you that was put down, overlooked, or dismissed, and then expect to walk around with power in your chest. That's not how it works. The confidence you're after doesn't come from other people. It doesn't show up because someone liked your picture or told you they admire you. That kind of confidence disappears the second people pull away. And they will. So instead of building on something that shifts, build on something solid, build something that's yours. The people who lowered your confidence programmed you to think small, whether it was someone who mocked you, judged you, made you feel like you weren't enough. What they did was teach you to see yourself through a distorted lens. It wasn't the truth, it was their projection, their insecurity, their issue, and you took it as truth. You accepted it, but now it's time to return that energy. It was never meant to be yours in the first place. When someone else puts limits on you, that doesn't make them real. That just means they couldn't see beyond their own limited mind. Reprogramming your mind isn't about pretending, it's about becoming aware. Catch the thoughts, challenge them, replace them. At first, it might feel fake, but that's only because you've repeated the negative thoughts for so long that your mind thinks it's normal. Confidence has to be conditioned. It's not just a mindset, it's a daily practice. It's how you speak to yourself, how you carry yourself, how you hold boundaries, how you act when no one's watching. Those are the habits that rewire your brain. Discipline is the bridge between who you are now and who you want to become. It takes real effort to monitor your thoughts every day, to catch yourself before you fall back into old patterns. You won't always want to do it. Sometimes your brain will fight you, dragging you back into familiar negativity or self-doubt because that's what it's used to. But discipline means choosing to show up for yourself anyways, even when it's uncomfortable or exhausting. It's like training a muscle. You have to exercise it regularly for it to grow stronger. And over time, the more you practice catching negative thoughts and replacing them with truth, the easier it becomes. Your brain starts to build new pathways, ones that serve your confidence and your peace instead of tearing you down. Building discipline isn't about being harsh with yourself, it's about creating systems that support your growth. Maybe that means getting reminders to check in with your thoughts throughout the day. Maybe it means journaling what you catch yourself thinking so you can spot these patterns. Maybe it means deciding that you'll never speak to yourself the way that you wouldn't speak to a friend. Whatever it looks like for you, discipline is what keeps you consistent when motivation fades. It's what keeps you grounded when the outside world tries to pull you off course. Without it, reprogramming your mind will always be a struggle. With it, you build a fortress around your confidence that no one can break down. Stop valuing other people's opinion as if they're the truth. Stop taking what they say and tattooing it onto your self-image. Most people don't even know themselves. They're confused, they're lost, they're projecting, they're speaking from fear, not wisdom. And yet you let their words pierce you like they matter. You believe them, you absorb it, you carry their opinion like it's law. That ends now. Their opinion does not matter. Not because you're better than them, but because it's irrelevant to your path. You've got your own blueprint. You've got your own rhythm. You were never meant to live according to someone else's standard. The reason it stings when someone criticizes you is because deep down, a part of you believes it. You accepted it, you let it land. If you didn't, it wouldn't touch you. It would just pass by like background noise. So stop giving it weight, stop reacting, stop attaching, stop making everything personal. Someone's opinion of you is not your identity. It's not a mirror. It's not a message. It's just noise. Let it be noise. Don't take it on. Don't get emotional about it. Don't let it pull you out of your power. You're better than that. You have to train yourself to stop caring, not in a bitter, angry, guarded way, in a peaceful, grounded way, the kind of not caring that comes from self-trust, the kind that says, I know who I am and you can say whatever you want, it's not going to touch me. That's strength. That's real confidence, not the kind you perform, but the kind you live, the kind you wear on your face, in your walk, in your energy. People feel that. They feel when you're rooted. They feel when you're solid. And when you stop chasing approval, people respect you more, not because you asked for it, but because you don't need it. You weren't put here to blend in. You weren't made to constantly adjust yourself to make others feel better. There's a cost to watering yourself down, and the price is you. You lose pieces of yourself every time you shrink, every time you fake it, every time you hold back. Stop doing that. Stop giving people a softer version of yourself just because you're scared they'll reject the real one. Let them reject it. If someone can't handle your truth, let them leave. You're not for everybody. That's the whole point. You're not supposed to be. There's power in being misunderstood, power in being doubted, power in being underestimated. Let them think what they want. You don't owe them clarity. You don't owe them access. You owe yourself your peace. You owe yourself your authenticity. You owe yourself your own attention. That's what matters. That's what builds the mindset you're after. When you stop focusing on what people think, your mind finally has space to focus on who you're becoming. Before we get into the rest of the video, I wanted to let y'all know that I personally sell high-end hydrogen water bottles on Amazon. These bottles infuse regular water with hydrogen ions, which offer powerful benefits like lowering inflammation in the body, enhancing skin health, and strengthening your immune system. If you want to buy a water bottle and support me, the Amazon link is in my bio. I also sell high-quality bathroom mats on Amazon that keep bathrooms clean and odor-free. If you want to support me, they are also linked in my bio. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Let's get right into the video. Start building routines that reinforce your identity. Confidence is in your habits, it's in the way you keep your promises to yourself, it's in how you eat, how you move, how you speak. It's what you consume, what you watch, what you let into your energy. You're constantly reinforcing a belief system, even if you're not aware of it. If you keep skipping your goals, skipping your boundaries, skipping your self-respect, your mind picks up on that. And over time, it starts to believe that you can't trust yourself. That's what kills confidence. It's not failure. It's inconsistent. It's when you betray your own potential because you're tired, lazy, or distracted. You need structure, not to restrict you, but to remind you of who you're trying to become. A schedule, a routine, a system that supports your growth. This is how you rewire your mind. You stop living on autopilot. You stop waking up and doing whatever feels good in the moment. You start choosing your actions based on your highest self, even if it's uncomfortable, especially when it's uncomfortable. That version of you, the strong, confident, grounded one, it exists. It's not far away. It's not a dream. It's right here. But you have to start aligning your life with that version. Start saying no to anything that doesn't serve you. Start saying yes to the habits that bring it closer. It won't happen overnight, but It's not supposed to. That's why most people don't get there. They want fast results. You're not most people. You're choosing the real way, the solid way, the unshakable way. Confidence is not loud. It doesn't need to announce itself. It's in how you show up, how you walk into a room without lowering your voice, how you make decisions without second guessing, how you own your presence without apologizing. You don't need to be the center of attention. You just need to own your space, own your lane, own your direction. You have to detach, not from life, but from the fear of being disliked. You can't carry everyone's expectations. You can't live your life with the volume turned up on other people's voices. Turn that all down. Get back into your own energy. Sit with your own thoughts. Listen to your body. That's how you come home to yourself. That's how you remember who you were before the noise got loud, before the programming took hold. You can love people and still ignore their opinions. You can respect them and still not take their advice. You don't have to defend your choices. You don't need to explain your path. Anyone who needs that kind of explanation probably isn't ready to see you clearly anyway. Let them be confused. You got better things to do than perform for people who don't even understand the assignment. Your power is in your consistency. It's not about being perfect. It's about being aligned, about choosing yourself again and again, even when it's hard, even when it's lonely, even when it doesn't get applause. You build confidence when you become someone you can count on, not just in public, but in private. Not just when it feels good, but when it's difficult. That's what makes you powerful. Keep showing up, keep becoming, keep choosing your strength over your fear. The version of you that doesn't flinch when criticized, that doesn't overthink about what someone said, that doesn't apologize for existing, that version is waiting. But you've got to earn it. You've got to live it. You've got to choose it daily. And eventually that won't just be a version of you, it will be you. You are not small. You were never too much. You've just been surrounded by people who couldn't handle your realness. Don't let that stop you. Don't let that shape you. It takes courage to walk to the beat of your own truth. It takes discipline to block out the noise, but it's worth it, because when you finally become the person you were always meant to be, you'll realize that it was never about being accepted. It was always about being free. Thank you so much if you made it all the way to the end of the video. Please like, subscribe, and share so more people can acquire this free value I'm providing. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram, which are linked below. Write a positive quote in the comments because someone out there might need to read it. Thank you.